Hey there, superstar. I'm back with Katie Gutierrez. She is a badass interior designer, a businesswoman, and an interior design mentor, which is a company, a business that I helped her launch a few years ago. So in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about the lessons she's learned along the way of launching her first retreat business, her big back end. We're going to dive into what she learned and how she's doing now. Ready?
Yes.
All right, Katie, why did you decide to do your first retreat? You were a successful interior designer making lots of money. What made you say, I want to add this whole new piece to the business?
Oh, I can remember it like it was yesterday. I was sitting in one of your events.
Okay.
And I was sitting next to a woman who was a first-time attendee at the event, and so was I at the time. And I was sitting next to her, and she looked at her phone, and she goes, yes. And I was like, ooh, what happened? Share your win. I want to know, And she goes, oh, my client's check cleared, and so I'm going to be able to pay my employees this month. And she and I had the same, in the past, she and I had the same business model wherein you get a project, you make some money, the project is over, the income is over.
Got it.
And that's how my business model was as well. And
before we started working together.
Right, to be clear. And when I saw this woman who was way advanced in years than I was in her business and in age, I had this realization of like, oh, I don't want to be there in life and still be doing this project in, income in, project out, income out.
Okay.
I really had a huge desire to stabilize income.
Okay.
And so what I learned from my beautiful mentor, Michelle Villalobos, is that it is possible to stabilize income if you change the business model.
Okay. So in the interior design business, you're still doing projects in, projects out.
Right.
Although you have stabilized that because you've got consistent marketing and sales now. But you added this piece because you wanted something that had consistent recurring revenue.
Right.
And so that's from having a community, right? A group coaching program. Okay,
Yes.
cool. So you decided you want to have this monthly recurring revenue. You want to have more stability. And you wanted to help people in your industry as well. Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you get started? Where did you begin?
Well, first I was afraid.
You booked a call with me. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So how I really begun was to do speaking events.
Okay.
Like that was really my strategy for growing and starting the thing at all.
Okay.
I talked about it like it already existed, which is something that you taught me and teach.
Sell it first, figure it out later.
Sell it first. And so that was a truth that I took on as here I go. And so I did my first speaking engagement and said, I have this thing, and someone signed up.
The retreat.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then she was my first person, and she joined my big back end.
Okay. Well, did you only have one person in your first retreat?
I had 4 people in my first retreat.
So you got her enrolled, and then what did you do to get the other people enrolled?
So I want to add that when I got her enrolled, or let me say it this way, when I had her on the phone, and she was like, when is it? I was like, it's, and I opened my calendar. Sell it first, right? I opened my calendar literally on the phone with her, and I was like, we could probably do it over this way. I was like, it's January 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And she was like, great, what's in it? And I was like, what's in it? What's in it? What's in it? What's in it? and
everything you just said you needed.
Right? Yeah, that's literally kind of how it went, right? And I'm not saying that that's how it should go.
Or how I taught her how to do it.
It's just how it went, right? I took the sell it first kind of a little too extreme, or I took it extreme.
It was perfect.
It worked. And so that's kind of what it was. It was like, well, I'll create this program to be exactly what you need. So you tell me what you need, and this is how I will create the program. My heart and desire is to support you in a way that feels uniquely tailored to you.
Okay. All
and
right.
she was like, wow, okay, yes. And so she signed up, and she was my first person. And that is how I launched the first retreat, was with her fuel to launch.
So you collected her money.
I did.
On the spot. So that she got.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yes.
And then how did you get the other 3 people?
Well, I was like, I have this retreat already, right? And somebody's already signed up into it. How I got those other people was also through speaking engagements, and also going into social media groups and answering questions that my ideal audience or my ideal mentee was asking. And then I answered those questions like, you want to talk about it and jump on a call and I can talk about it further.
Okay, so
and then
what she's talking about, she got them on a meaningful conversation, which is one of the things that I recommend. If you watch any of my videos on sales, you'll find that that's my number one thing is just get on the phone or on Zoom and talk to people.
Totally.
Right? Okay, so you did speaking. So you were speaking. The call to action was, what was the call to action when you were speaking? What did it sound like?
It was stumbly and it probably sounded like
in the beginning.
in the beginning, right? This was a few years ago, so and it probably wasn't as worse as I remember it to be,
sure
right? I was probably much more eloquent and confident than I felt inside.
But you're basically just inviting people to have a conversation. You
Yeah.
get on the phone with them, walk them through a strategy session, which you can find videos. I've posted videos about how to conduct a strategy session. Those are really good. If you're interested in working with me as a mentor, thank you, Katie, you can learn more at superstaractivator.com/go. I look forward to connecting with you.